At 4 o'clock. I have 4 o'clock. I'll call this meeting to order. Could I have a motion to approve the agenda?
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Stand for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. We don't have JD here tonight for an update, but he's given us a written one, so we'll just go with that. And I don't see Jeff on there, so Chris, would you like?
Do we have any public comment?
Oh,
Skipped over that.
yes,
but
thank
just-
you.
yeah.
I checked it off already. Do we have any public comment? No, okay, no public comment. All right. Okay. Since I don't see Jeff on there, it looks like maybe Chris is gonna be our update today. Okay,
So things progressing nicely out at the site for the Page County Jail. Work we got completed, electrical crews are still working on some rough end. We did finish 95% of the CMU walls are up. And so electricians are still working on some of their installation boxes and stuff on that. The plumbing and HVAC crew are still putting in ductwork and VAVs. Still roughing in the walls for the plumbing. And they were getting ready to work on controls. They're starting to do wiring this week on controls. So that started yesterday. Graphite, like I said, the CMU walls are done. They are putting up some drywall. They're doing top outs on the walls so that we can run for fire alarm, conduit, finish that out on electrical, start all the security stuff. So Mahoney fire sprinkler system showed up last week. They took the delivery of their sprinkler pipes, hangers, fittings, and so that work is started. WSDI, which is doing our detention, started. They got the second delivery of detention cell metal and wall panels, along with some security ceilings. So they've been working on installing walls and bracing and getting ready to put the detention framing up so they can put the ceiling in. We'll do a pre-installation meeting when we start putting the ceiling in, so all the trades will be, we'll have a schedule and all the trades will have their input on the next steps while all that ceiling goes in. Upcoming work for the next week or so, O'Neill Electric is working on the generator pad. We did take delivery of the generator about a month ago. Gas tank is going to be en route sometime, I believe, in January. So they're getting ready to maybe pour some concrete with the nice weather that we're having. So they're working on that. They're wiring up transformers. They're going to put some lugs in the breakers out there, and we're going to start powering up the building. So then we can kind of get rid of all the temp power, and they're going to pull some lines around the building. So we've got permanent power, which is a pretty big milestone. Like I said, low voltage installation with HVAC has started this week as well. The plumbing crew and HVAC crew are still working through their VAV installations and their plumbing rough ends. They did get the Sally Port done, the trench drains in. O'Neill is working on finishing up the electrical in there, and then we're going to have Stickler come in and pour the Sally Port. And we're going to try to do that in the next 2 weeks. That's the goal. And being that's inside, we should be able to do that even if the weather isn't great. We should still be able to pour that. State inspector will be on site I think he's going to be here tomorrow. to do inspection on the in walls in the building. So looking forward to that. We did have the electrical inspector out yesterday and everything passed. We're good to start closing walls up. So
Great.
they're insulating in there as well, graphite construction, and in the dispatch area, sheriff's office areas, and detention metal will still be ongoing. Their crew is not there this week. They're all down. They're sick, so they didn't make the trip down. So they'll be back next week. Evidently, there's a lot of stuff going around. And fire suppression, like I said, Mahoney's on site, and they will continue with the sprinkler install. They did get some of the mains run the last 2 days, so they'll start branch work. So pretty busy site.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Sounds like
Yeah.
it's doing very well. Any questions? Nope. Thank you,
Good,
Chris. We
thanks.
appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Our next agenda item is Mid-American Energy, and I see John's on here.
Good afternoon.
Hi. How are you?
Well, I'm doing great. How are you three doing?
Doing okay.
Good.
Good. Well, I've really enjoyed giving these updates, making this a part of my week for several months now. So I think this is probably the last weekly update that I'll have, but that doesn't mean that I can't give more information on an as needed basis. Of course, any questions, feel free to contact me, but we do have all 54 turbines in the project commissioned at this point. So they're up and running. We consider this project a big success. Right now, there's some punch list items that Vestas, one of the turbine manufacturers, has still got to wrap up. But as far as the restoration work, like I mentioned on a previous call, we will be back in the spring to finish that up. But yeah, I suppose any question that you might have, I'm happy to answer.
I think Todd mentioned ADLS, whatever the lighting,
Yep.
when that will be.
Oh gosh, I actually do need to get the latest on that. Let me give you.
I think
Pardon?
you told me February that they were gonna try to put the tower in, maybe.
That's
But-
probably correct. Didn't even think about ADLS. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the only thing I could think of that maybe you could keep in touch with us on how that's
Sure.
going.
Yeah.
The other one, has all the roads then been turned over to the county or cleared?
To give you the technically correct answer, I think JD would be the person to ask, just because
Okay.
he's been working firsthand with the negotiation, if you want to call it that, with our director of engineering to figure out how they want to go about it. So I haven't even been in those conversations. So it's not that I'm trying to withhold it. I think JD knows best as far as where that's at.
Okay.
We can talk to him next week.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
But if you'll keep us in the loop about the tower for the ADLS, that would be great, John.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Yeah. Well, it's been great to have you on visiting with us each time and keeping us up to date on things going on. So anyway, we have appreciated that.
Yeah,
And,
appreciate working with you guys.
Yeah, and if you think of anything other than the ADLS, why, just feel free to send an email and we'll get you on the agenda and you can talk to us. We can talk to you.
Will do. Look forward
Okay.
to it sometime.
Okay, well, thank you very much. We appreciate everything.
You bet. Have a good one.
Okay, you too.
Thanks.
Okay, board communication. I had an interagency meeting today, but they canceled it due to illness. So there's a lot of stuff going around us, as Chris mentioned. Any other meetings?
Anything, I don't know if I'll probably be attending the legislative coffee or legislative
In
thing
coin,
in Coin Thursday.
I'm planning on that. I think
Are you-
Kristen is too. Yeah. Yep. I haven't seen the coin library for a long time,
Yeah,
so
so,
it'll be nice to go down and see that and then also talk to them. And then there's also another legislative coffee coming up, the
Clarinda, I think.
24th,
Clarinda?
24th, yeah.
Yeah.
And usually Shan has one too. Do they not have one this
I
time?
think this is the one, because this is what Roger sent out. Um, I think this is where they're gonna have it for Shenandoah this year. They're gonna
Oh, okay.
coin, I think they're
Okay,
letting them have that one.
So you have
For the
people
West,
over
yeah,
here.
for,
Yeah.
yeah.
maybe the guys
They
didn't want to
usually-
do two because they usually did yours early and then came
Mhm.
over here. So yeah, okay. Okay,
So,
so this is the coin one. Brian is, I don't know whether you know, is Thursday night in coin at 6:30. The library. So, and the legislator update will, for the upcoming session. We'll talk about, and it's also, the libraries are hosting that, so. And you've got landfill this week?
Nope, that's postponed for this month,
Oh, okay. Okay,
cause it would have fell on the first, so.
oh, right, okay. So you just passed it for the time being. Anything else we need to think about? No, okay. Discuss action on meeting minutes from January the 6th. No,
Nope.
January,
Okay.
I'll get it right. January the 2nd, sorry. All of the resolutions and everything. Kristen sent those out.
I'll make a motion that we approve minutes for January 2nd.
Second,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Anything else you can think of? If not, I'll
Adjourn.
entertain a motion for adjourn.
motion to adjourn.
All in favor, second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 4:11. I'll get back in the swing of this.